Okay, hello everyone. In this lecture, we are going to study the determinant of a matrix, of a 2 by 2 matrix in particular. So, assume we have a matrix A, which is 2 by 2, and you are familiar with 2 by 2 matrices, which has this shape. It has 4 numbers inside. In the first row, it has 2 numbers. Yeah, what happened? I don't know. So as you see in the first row it has 2 numbers, and in the second row it has 2 numbers. So a 2 by 2 matrix has 2 row and 2 column. In other words, it is 2 by 2. Okay, so the determinant of a 2 by 2 matrix A is denoted by det A, which means it is written as det of A, short for determinant of A. Or some people prefer to write it as A between two lines, meaning determinant of A. And the way to find it, the determinant formula is given by det A is the matrix A between two lines, and it is A times D minus B times C. So A times D minus C times B, or B times C is the same story. So A times D minus C times B. Okay, so now if we check the first example, it says A is a 2 by 2 matrix. First row has 1, -4, second row has 2, 6 is 2 by 2. So we can use this formula. Now to find a determinant, det of A is what is the matrix between two lines, 1, -4, 2 and 6. This is the matrix between two lines, and the determinant will be what? Will be 1 times 6, 1 times 6 minus 2 times -4. 2 times -4. I put -4 in a bracket because of the sign. So now this is what? 1 times 6 is 6. Negative times this negative will be positive. 2 times 4 will be 8. So that is what? That's 14. Which means determinant of A is 14. Okay, that's the first example. Now the second example, we have this matrix A. If we want to find a determinant, this time we prefer to write A between two lines, meaning determinant of A is the matrix between two lines, which is 2, 0, 1, -3 between two lines, and that is what? That is 2 times -3, 2 times -3 minus 1 times 0, minus 1 times 0. Okay, 1 times 0. Now this is 2 times -6, 3 is -6 minus 0, which is -6, which means in short we can write determinant of A is -6. Okay, now third example, we have this matrix A. We want to find a determinant. Again, I would prefer to write det A, which is quickly. I don't want to write like here between the two lines, although I can do it, but no need all the time to write this. I can quickly write the determinant, which is 0 times 7 minus -5 times 0. So 0 times 7 minus -5 times 0, which is 0 times 7 is 0 minus -5 times 0, again 0, so that is 0 minus 0. Determinant of A is 0. Okay. Now, last example, it's a bit different. It tells you that you have a matrix 2 by 2. Okay, this is the matrix given. It gives you an extra information, which is the determinant of this matrix is 21. It tells you it is 21. And it asks for the value of the variable x. Now, if you see x in A, it is stuck here in the second row in the first column. See, this is the second row, first column. This is the value of x here. Now we want to find x. How we do that? You know that you are given an extra information and you will need this. So we have determinant of the matrix is 21. Now to find a determinant, you have the matrix between two lines, 2, -4, 3x and 5. This is 21 on the right. Now on the left hand side, the way you find its determinant, you are familiar. 2 times 5 minus 3x times -4 times -4. I put in a bracket because that's fine, not to confuse. And on the right, you have 21. Now, so simplify this. 2 times 5 is 10 minus times this minus will be plus. And in fact, I shouldn't say minus times minus. I should say negative times negative is positive. So I write plus. Now 3x times 4 is 12x equals 21. Now this is a linear equation and you are very familiar with it. You know how to find it. You know how to find x here. So we take we take 10 to the right side. It will be 21 minus 10. See, we took to this side, or you can say you subtract 10 from both sides, which is the same story. Now 12x is what? Is 11, and x is what? Is 11 over 12. Okay, so you see, you found the value of x. So generally, this is the determinant of 2 by 2 matrix.